needed to be seen. What you doing? You about to relax?
How about Taylor Rooks and Richard Sherman? Excellent throws, don't they? Meanwhile, Rader was anything. He was anything but a pro in this one. This is like 10 miles.
In the hole, you and I never walked together. I told you I'm terrible. I'd make you feel good about your game. So you need to play with me to make you get your confidence up. But that was just a miss. The operation was perfect. Snap hole. He had the big kick against Baltimore. Great career. But he gives the Dolphins life here.
Yeah, exactly what Miami needed is Tua goes back and nothing happening downfield, so it's a swing at the wheels so that Etienne will get wrestled down. They stopped anyway after a gain of about 3.
Just tuning in, the Dolphins took the ball in their opening drive, and boy, they were in sync. They had a little bit of everything going. They gave Tua some time. They were able to control the line of scrimmage with this offensive line, despite the injuries and get experience up front.
What time you trying to play?
And they really just moved the ball after a big kickoff.
Yeah, I just got home.
Down the field, jumped down to a 7-0 lead.
All right, give me 5 minutes and be finished.
Just been brought more pressure. And the offense have not been able to respond back.
Etienne keeping on the ground, fighting. Comes up about 2 yards shy of the first tackle there by Tre'Davious White. There to see him back. Long time build and Achilles and surgery. Took the team with the Rams last year for a while. Back here.
His teammates love him. He was part of it a number of years ago. Now he's 19 in the league. Dolphins, the Bills excited to have big play here for this Dolphins offense.
3rd down and 1. Inside to the 43. So they're back to Ali Gordon, who was the big guy on that first drive, scored the touchdown. He picks up the first. Clock keeps running 4.5 to the half.
That's rookie against rookie there. What a job at 225 pounds. He was met right at the line of scrimmage by Walker, the rookie out of Kentucky, and he's able to shake through that arm tackle and pick up just enough of that first down. What a great addition. All the speed that they have all over this offense to bring in a big thumper like that to get those tough yards.
6'2", 225. Got a great preseason. And through the middle. Etienne. Tua to this point has only thrown 9 times with 32 yards, or only 3 yards per pass.
This is an offense. We all know about Mike McDaniel, his time in San Francisco with Kyle Shanahan. And they've got to be able to run the football, especially tonight on the road with this offensive line. They do not want to be in a situation where Tua, like the first 2 weeks, is just constantly throwing.
Hey.
That's why they, even though they're down 7, stick to the game plan, stick to your guns, your identity. Run the ball and set up that play.
Fake toss. Then to the outside a little bit. Etienne is the Bryce Jackson, who's been doing that sort of stuff for 11 years. 3rd down.
But Sam Thompson, with his experience, he knew that Alec Ingold was the escort. Ingold matched up one-on-one here. It's a foot race. He's got to be able to get out to the outside and then be able to finish the play home. Because he was able to have that free throw on that blocker and get outside of it and have leverage to finish it.
Every time Tua looks down the middle, nobody's open. Flushed out again. Down the sideline, and that's caught at the 41-yard line. So Tyreek Hill makes the catch, keeps the drive alive with 2.5 to the half.
That's a heck of a job, obviously, on the backside by Tyreek Hill, helping out his quarterback. You know about
I ain't gonna lie, that shit getting less people talking, so
I got this. And then he goes way
just
out
hopefully they
the
retain what we tell
make
them.
that play. And how about Tua gets that corner blitz right contained? Then he kept his eyes downfield and eventually looked backside and finds Tyreek Hill.
Took it down to the 2-minute warning, and we have reached it before the snap. So 1st and 10, 2 minutes remaining in the first half with the Bills on top of the Dolphins. 14-7.
Nigga, I'm waiting on you.
I'm
You say you
your
was switching
last.
deals and all that shit, bro. Like, fuck up, nigga. I'm about to get a dog, bro.
Hey, let me look at this. 16 grams of protein? That's good. That is good. Now eat it like a rabid chipmunk. Big on protein, low on sugar, huge on flavor. Yes. Plus,
I ain't gonna
it's
lie. Let me
basically
close
cheating.
your share screen for my shit.
You've always been ahead of the game. Excellence is your default. Lexus knows that feeling is unmatched. Their standard isn't for the average, it's for those who set the bar and elevate it. So as you find what's possible, Lexus refines what you deserve. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
Shut up.
All right, team. USAA is open to.
Lots of kids in the military who joined, like me.
Mm-hmm.
And grandchildren if their parents joined. Are you eligible, Coach Brown?
It's complicated.
USAA. Become a member today.
My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my mother, Sam, and to my origin, Avatar. Inspiration.
Limbo.
Espresso set my origins.
Going to college, this train's gotta work.
Get that out of here.
I've been working on balancing their
My bed man with a block died.
the people you want to serve. Music will come.
These national games are back on NFL Network. Come out in the morning. So wake up and watch the game's best. Light up the world stage. 6 games across Europe. The American sports team pressure over the weight of their shoulders. Like a quarterback, hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams rely on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one.
All right, Melissa trying to run into truth. State Farm, and things right there. Those are down, surviving the fines review there last week.
As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany
I
Lions,
missed that.
taking on a participant from the playoff
Like,
last year,
why
the
do you
Oregon
do all that?
Ducks.
Passes,
Premier Sports College Football, Ivory State, here with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the
last year,
game.
with the Rams, with the Bowman, comes back home. And you see H.M. out there outside, gives you an idea of what kind of skill set he has as a
He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a
did a job
touchback.
of getting his arm, put that left arm on the back, on the body, worked the right arm around him, knocked that ball away by the veteran right. Second and 10. Stewart, trying to get it downfield. Nobody home, goes
They
to the
go to the
left,
ground.
third and 10
And
against
it's a
30
bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line. Listen.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, it's high. Using the quick game.
So a third and 10, Tyreek Hill comes to the rescue. Plays on this drive with Tyreek Hill. It's just those things you just don't see very many players be able to make. The third down conversion where he helps out, finds a soft spot in the zone. His quarterback's running for his life. And then here, the yards after the catch, where they completely had leverage on the outside of his side, and he's able to steal, stop, and go, and outrun that
That is a
to get
big
to his
win
first
for
5
this
yards.
defense as they
Spin
were
around,
right there as
go
soon
with
as
the
he got the
sticks.
ball.
Took it down for a
When you're
minute.
playing against a defense of this caliber, you're
Hold
going to
that
have
block
to have
to
some
get to
sort
it.
of balance, right? You can't just
Jordan
drop
in the
back and throw it
backfield.
every single
They
play.
give it to
Nothing
him.
going on
Jordan
that last run. They're going to have to find
picks up
another way
about
to
5.
get it going to
Still
handle the ball.
running. That is limited timeouts as those Buffalo and the Bills are moving to some of the
He's knocked out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely
Having
tight
insurance
windows.
is the
Find
same
your
as having
big body
State
guys
Farm.
that you know
It's like
can
needing the
win in
leadership of this
contested
captain.
situations here on third down. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Oregon! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
State Farm.
That great first drive by this offense caps off a third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the
55
defense,
seconds.
get the passing touchdown, and get this party
Last two
started.
drives.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this
plays
lead.
48 yards and has consumed over 5 minutes.
And he'll return him trying to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop
seconds
for
to go.
19.
So Josh Allen doesn't have any time. Buffalo has 1 timeout remaining. Tua to the outside. A-Chan, nothing happening there. He wants to stay in bounds, and he does. The late, the Bears huge at last coming up.
This place is
Third down.
roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
There may be some people watching this thing. Why is it they're trying to get out of bounds? Why is these ones using their timeouts? They're smart. They know who they're going up against. Hey, Josh,
Just a second to talk about Penn State. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
A running play.
Fire into the right complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Let's see what we got. It's still here.
Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back gives them a
Step up.
what a huge
He's
boost
going
for
to
this program.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end.
Oh, he's got some space.
You got a first down.
Good call and execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
How
When
about
you're
two
a
of them?
playmaker
Again,
like this
not
guy
the
is,
most
your
confident
coaches
when
are
it
going to
comes to
dial
getting
up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Finds his tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Takes it the other way.
And he can fill up the hand now with that break, man. That's number 5 on the season. Consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
The running back has it.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Let's see what they do on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lawson.
And, man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down now.
They kick it away on fourth down. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's taking the shot. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Ducks! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often, and you get 5 stars for a reason because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
They'll throw on third and short. Moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Cotton. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 25. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And it's so underrated. The
Bro, give us
relationship
ball.
between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone. because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Welcome to Fredo Island, baby.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. And it's important to put that punt behind you. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Man, having a great back makes life so easy on your offense. It balances everybody out and commits more guys to the blocks. And this guy all season long, he's in the top 10 in rushing for a reason. He's continued to make plays. You continue to trust him. This guy is a great running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D-lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! He'll try to tack on one more.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Bow. I forgot I got blurred
inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Makes a grab over the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Taking it the other way. Inside the 30. finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
What's wrong? Oh, my point. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Corner fade, like.
The gift to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
That is crazy.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15.
What?
They'll start this drive going to the air. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down.
I don't know how they gave me a slow.
Here. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Complete to the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer.
He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Leaves it with the back. Across the 45. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. This is going to be a tough field goal try. 55 yards and from the left hash. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6. There he goes. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll try the left side. Got enough for the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats in the run game.
He averaged 17. My man averaged 0.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Bow. Okay, yeah, the big man can't guard you, so you're gonna have to, you feel me?
They'll run play action.
Look at it, yeah, look at this big slow ad, bro.
They're working that left side. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
It's hard right now on defense. You got the lead, and you're not expecting the opponent to run it as much as they've been doing on this drive. So run, 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 and now you're wanting to be aggressive, and you're wanting to play downhill. And on that 3rd down, you see the play fake. They're expecting it again, and they throw it over. Right now, this defense, they're on their heels a little bit. Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Oh my God. Come on. Oh, there you go. Wow. These niggas not
and
good.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
We just can't let them get a ball.
He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on
all
fourth
this
down.
VC. I need all this VC.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
My 6'4" build, bro.
Handoff to the single running back.
He'll be stopped
at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the third. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how
that boy sliding. You see him
now just about ready to snap it to
the
start
bit, man. He trying to spin the block, but he had them boots on where you run fast as hell.
Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking for a man. It's high. It's complete to the left. At midfield, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. He's at the touchdown Ducks. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
No, why is he doing a pull-up, bro?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Let me do a side step, dog.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Really made me do that stupid shit back. From the tee up on your
behind the chains now on second and long.
Stupid.
Looking to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra body.
Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Diamond with a gun.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas is currently ahead early in this one in DKR, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 10 over Syracuse. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster in every game. He just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
A nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. It takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his career being that lead guy and putting up numbers.
On the move, it's Riggs. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
They booted away on 4th down. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Not that much, but it is.
That ball
like, you
skips
feel
through
it.
the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Late.
Wants to adjust the pattern. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
You could just try me, bro. Get that.
Offense gets set for second down.
He's not that good, though. That's the thing.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
And now on second down for this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I can't get like a animation to stay on him, bro. Should
You
just
make
have
up
me
the
running
game plan
around.
and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Using his legs, it's Riggs. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Oh!
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive.
And a big play on the outside. What a job
Like,
to
why
keep
is it
those
making me
feet
run
in bounds
around
and
him,
get the
bro?
completion.
Grab
It's 1st and
it,
10
bro.
from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a man. Now adjusting. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Ready to try the point after.
My God.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's